the thrill of it. All the living done in one day. One sun at the start, another at the end, sinking down deep into glassine waters. Wet ink lit from within. Wet streets hold light in the pavement shining near the tunnel, near the end, and 8 questions, each one separate on a string, blinking on and off all night. Box to glove, big to love. Upholster this hand in 10-fold velvet. Crush the small, jewel-shaped creatures into awkward typeface. Make the words recede, like the lonely look caught in an eye scanning the sky, for one more slash of color before night falls over the city, so completely even the lights inside, the seams holding entire blocks together, hide as the sound of a dog, a child, a crow, becomes a minor hook in the ear, an illegible scrawl, covering an ornate pattern, a curtain at the window, a heart embossed in gold, a mind enthralled to its latest, most lavish love. You are pressed into the pavement, searching for steel thumbprints hidden under the bridge. A bird flattens itself against the sky, is wilder and whiter. Look at the brown water flowing beneath the road, its smooth blankness, curving away towards fire, towards stone, towards the making that makes the city live. From year to year you take the long trip towards what you don't know, what you wish you could. Even the words are stacking up in my mouth. The jokes have died on arrival. Give me another chance, or a child, like the one who turns and runs, legs already vanishing around the corner. At the end of the block, a tree loosens itself in the wind, the wet driveway slicken with leaves. In the cold rain smell, one's thoughts can suddenly shift. Portrait. She is always 4 years old, clad in tights in red, not real but running away. The glass bubble grows, and the barrier between that world and this bursts in one held breath, suddenly let go. Too much air at once, too much love can stop you from ever returning to this exact location. One bird abandoned on a branch allows its small, still silhouette to punctuate the deepening orange sky a half moment longer. Death is stupid, but true and continuous. Leaves and sticks swept away in cold, gray, gratuitous wind, the stoop left bare. It breathes second-chance idiocy through fresh-cut keyholes. Have a little mercy, please, etc., etc., exhaled in cold syllables. In argument, it wins often, enough to seem invincible. Grooved granite, blank looks, visible above the frozen waves. Some kitchens contain clean-faced clocks to drown time in minute detail. The light goes on and off with a flick, and you are left in the dark, wondering why some hide knives in the drawer or keep a gold watch ticking so constant it's useless to look away. Crows flank the roof, cloud in and out and around, make a black feathered coil of sound unrolling, falling toward the ground. Too harsh a noise, too much warning all at once. Your smallness will be conquered, each bright thing you love abandoned to a restless eye and wing ascending upwards, where you see fully the same sky that holds you fast to this planet. Walking the wing, stepping out into wind, into air, the step that is nothing there but a gentle lurch in the gut. You've not seen anything yet, but you will while you fall, soft plunge towards cloud. The whole sky will blur bluish white in increasing plummet. In full descent, the wind picks up speed. Your limbs whistle. Your mind detaches from its skull. And as you travel in the space between this body and the next, you become who you always dreamed. A self you meant to be. A body quite celestial. Under the sea, your mouth swells with baleen. You suck in streams of creatures riding the foam. You become the echo chamber inside you. Your chest turns hollow, a chapel of bone arching above the dull roar and music of the interior, where the sea turns to glass, where the light changes when the sky shifts from green to gray. When you turn the page and sigh, your love shifts, and the wall holding back the night, your thoughts, your fear becomes soft, transparent, quivers like aspic, a delicate barricade against whatever is coming next. Heart on its own. Each note has been written in such a way that it chases its own sound across the miles of delicate circuitry, wired to perform at maximum efficiency. One echo is much like the other. One muscle is always stronger than another. The rhythm requires absolute allegiance to the song of the mind at rest. A mechanical body can cross over and disappear inside the cracks in the wall ever widening. Out comes filigreed wings to cloud the air, your throat, stop mine. In the wind and autumn, leaves might try to spell a message on the sidewalk. I thought I heard you say you were leaving, but it turns out the only one here is me. Do 17. How you left, how I manage now. The threads left untied in between wires trailing from an open socket in a half-empty apartment. Old carpet dented by missing furniture. Outlines of the posters you ripped down. Tape scraps and pencil marks still on the walls. Where you kept the remote, where you hid those days. I was here the whole time. I did not ever hear you come back to rummage in the fridge's yellow slab of light. The counter filled with empties. The cupboards a dark box of dust. Fingerprinted, soiled, evidence of habitat. Why I'm still here, why my chest fills with the mixed smells of others' lives drifting down the corridors, waiting to get started, and the overwhelming sense that somewhere you are out there, leading a spacious, modern, one-bedroom life in a complex unlike this one where daily I hook my hand on the door jamb, still splintered where you slammed it. Dark, and the windshield reflects ghosts, and the rearview mirror holds my life inside its narrow frame. Up to this point, the horizon was abstract, a line drawn to separate the light from the earth. The place I see right now in my head is not located on any map, but I can picture your heart and mine traveling down roads that intersect,